Good morning guys. I hope everyone is doing good. This is Arlie back with my journey my way. Just thank you God that this cold is finally breaking. My voice is still coming back, so I really hope that you guys can understand me. I'm gonna try to pace myself as much as I absolutely can, just to make sure that I'm as clear as possible. But I'm just so grateful that this cold is finally starting to leave me alone. Yes, it is Monday morning. It is December 11th. The month is flying by, but I really hope everybody had a good weekend. I know in our last video I displayed some products, my Slim Trim Tee, which has been going phenomenal. My weight vest, not gonna lie to you guys, I worked out with it the first 3 days. It is absolutely an amazing sweat vest. That's what it does. It makes you sweat. But once I got sick, I kind of let it go. But the 3 days that I used it, it was phenomenal. My Slim Trim Tee is going great too. And weekly progress, I am down 4 whole pounds. Yay me! You gotta celebrate yourself, guys. You have to celebrate every single small, big, and everything in between victory. So give yourself a pat on the back. I know I patted myself on the back because I was sick. I was emotionally eating, and then I had no appetite some days. So I'm still so excited that I'm down 4 pounds after it's all been said and done. Really excited about that, guys. So I hope that you guys had some progress on your journeys. Even if you didn't, guys, you still made it through a week. You still pushed hard. You still did amazing. And you're gonna rock this week. We are all gonna rock this week. To hold myself accountable, to make sure I don't put back on this weight, I'm really trying to challenge myself each and every week. And that just comes with portion control with me. Honestly, I can eat very well. I'm very good at food prepping. I'm very good at getting a protein in, getting my vegetables, and getting my starches when I need them. Carbs, I do incorporate in my diet, but very little as possible. And if I do have a carb, it's usually first thing in the morning, and usually it's oatmeal. At that, because I get up so early for the gym, eating late is not really ideal for me. I usually have a salad to end my night and try to eat a meal during the day. So that is going to be my goal for the week. Make sure you give yourself a goal to push yourself a little bit more this week, to push yourself past your limits this week, and to really just take it up a notch. We're going to do great. We're going to do awesome. Believe in yourself, and I'm telling you, anything is possible. Well, thank you to my alarm clock. Completely cut off the video. I am definitely going to start from the devotional piece, which is going to be entitled Walk in It. And I definitely want to encourage you this week to walk in your victory. I know we say it often, as we see so much on our own personal journeys. We have almost a push and pull with ourselves. On our spiritual journeys, we do the same thing. Some days we feel so high, and some days we are definitely so low. But nonetheless, God's grace is sufficient enough, so we push through it, not in our own strength, but with His help, with His hand to guide us. So this week, I really want you to meditate on this, walking in it, walking in your faith, walking confident in this journey, walking literally until you reach your goal. And it doesn't have to be a fast-paced walk. It doesn't have to be a slight jog. It could literally be baby steps. Every day, take a step closer to your goal. Every day, continue to build your spirit, man. I want us to remember, and I want us to hold dear and near to our hearts that we truly have to walk in victory. And I think so many times we see ourselves faced with discouragement. We get faced with fear. I mean, think about it. This is something some of us have never done before. For some of us, this is our 5th, 6th time trying to lose weight. For some of us, we really get so easily discouraged, and we set back but we have to move forward. And I know I was even reading a devotional today, and it was talking about how God led the Israelites into the promised land, but they were still in this place of bondage. They had this beautiful land of riches, of blessings, of overflowing amounts of promises, of new life, of new opportunities. But because of where they had been, they were in this place of bondage. But if they would have just taken a minute to walk in that victory, to really open their eyes, to ask God to take the scale off my eyes so I can see clearly, but they didn't know how to. So I encourage you to not walk in bondage, to not be bound by old habits, not be bound by old eating habits, not be bound even by our own mentality that you can't do this. You have everything before you. God has given you every tool, every resource, and even outside of that, He has put confidence in you. He has put victory in you. He has put perseverance in you. He has put validation and assurance in you, and we just have to walk in it. We literally have to tell ourselves daily, I am stronger than this weakness. I am an overcomer. I am more than a conqueror, and I can do this. And it may not be in my own strength. I may need people around me. I may need people to encourage me. I may need people to really just help me along this journey. But we have to walk in confidence. And think about it. If I even doubted myself, in which I did, and sometimes I still struggle with it. Again, this journey is a push and pull. But if I had waited until I was my goal size to make this video, you guys would have never seen these videos. I never would have done it because I would have never been ready to do it. But if I continue to walk in confidence, if I continue to walk even with self-love, then I knew I was able to make it. And honestly, it's more rewarding this way, because if I had waited until I was a size 2, I don't want to be a size 2, y'all, but if I had waited until I was smaller, you guys never would have seen my struggle. There is definitely power in our testimonies. There's power in our struggles. There's power in each test. And I think it's so important to see that some days I don't want to get up. Some days I did have a setback during the week. Some days I may not lose any weight. But every single week I walk in this journey. I walk in confidence. I walked in victory because God has given me a vision of myself. He's given me a vision of this ministry. He's given me a vision. And if I continue to let fear hold me back, if I have continued to let my own doubts and insecurities hold me back, that would restrict me. That would almost disqualify me from every promise He has set before me. And it would disqualify me from the true body that I want, my true temple that I desire. And I know that it's within me. I know that I'm fully capable of getting to that place, but I have to continue to walk in it. I can't be held in bondage like the Israelites, but I'm here in the promised land. And now I really have to take up every opportunity, use every tool. I have to stay in my prayer closet, but I also have to cleanse my body. I have to rid my body of the impurities. I have to continue to be active, build strength, and that is what is going to get us through this process. That is what is going to keep us going. And we have to remember that on this journey. We have to remember that we have to walk in confidence. We have to walk in our victory. We have to walk in the promised land. We can't be held by bondage. We can't go back to that place. Even our mentality has to change. So constantly ask God to renew your spirit, to renew your mind, so you can walk in this promised land and get everything and be transformed into the person He is calling us to be. I pray that you guys all have a blessed week. I pray that just touch one person's heart. And I really hope that you walk in your victory this week. Walk in it like never before. And don't let nothing, no devil in hell, hold you back or tell you differently. So I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much with the heart of God. And I pray that you all have a great week. I'm gonna stop talking because I really am about to be late for work. Again, I love you all. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you soon.